Welcome to Season 3 of Rush of Fear podcast, where we chat all things Halloween Horror Nights, Universal Orlando's premier scare event. Tonight, for Episode 3, we're dissecting the very first spec map of HHN 32. Happy HHN 32 season. So now, let the mayhem begin.
What a rush of fear.
Hi, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whenever you're listening to this podcast. We are happy to be back so swiftly after our most recent episode on the 13th of February. I am here with my normal cast of characters. I have Michelle.
Hello, everybody.
And I have Kenneth. Hi, Kenneth.
Hi. I like being a character.
I know.
Yeah, cast of characters.
Yeah.
We're the usual group, the usual suspects.
Mm-hmm.
The home dogs, home skillets. I don't know.
Oh, God.
True.
Listen, home slice. I'm tired.
I'm so sleepy.
So sleepy. I was fighting to stay awake to record this episode. Kenneth and I were chatting about that before we recorded.
Aw.
I'm drinking coffee right now.
I'm drinking water. That counts, I guess.
Yeah, it does.
It's a liquid, as Erica from Stranger Things would say.
Oh my.
Yeah, good Lord. Well, anyways, today is, I think, the start of HHN 32 season because the lovely HN Nightmares dropped their very first speculation map of the season. Woo!
Wow.
So awesome.
It has begun.
It has begun. We will see you soon in the fog. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. That is tonight's episode.
Is this normal timing?
We're just here to let you know it's out there.
It's there.
Yeah. Is this about the normal timing for the first spec map? It feels early to me, but then again, I have no sense of time these days.
What
Me
is
either.
time?
I'm not sure.
It is a social
But
construct.
it's like mid-February. I feel like that's pretty early.
Maybe it is.
We're just
Who
really
knows?
on the ball this year.
I'm gonna research that.
You know, Gary has his tracker for when announcements are made, but he doesn't have a spec map tracker. So there's no way of easily going and finding when the season normally starts.
I mean, I guess you could just scroll our Instagram feed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Michelle, is that what you're doing right now?
I'm looking up the Twitters.
Oh, you're on Twitter. Okay. Hold on. I will go to our Instagram. We are so well researched.
One of these days, we might actually
be prepared to record an episode.
Well, here's the thing, though. When a spec map gets dropped, you got to go as soon as you can.
very
Run,
true.
don't walk to the microphone. We don't have time to put all this stuff together right now. We got to get on here and talk about it.
That's
Very
true.
Very true.
Okay. Speculation map version 1.0 for HHN 31 was dropped on March 16th of 2022.
Okay. You're much
Okay,
faster
we're like a
than
month ahead of time.
I. That was a month early.
And then the first spec map for HHN 30 was March 21st, 2021. Okay. So mid-March. So this one is a little early, but that's exciting. It was a Valentine's Day gift. Yay.
Yes.
Hooray.
Love it.
Yay. Hooray.
That's
Very
kind of
exciting.
Valentine's gift.
It honestly, yes. Halloween Horror Nights is the best kind of Valentine's Day gift. Cool. Well, I mean, we should just dive right in. Everyone has it pulled up. They're looking at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. Audience, are you also looking at it? Because that would be very helpful for you specifically. Cool. We only know the speculated houses at the moment. No scare zones have been speculated, and only one show has been speculated. But we should just start at the entrance. Yeah?
Let's do it,
Entrance
yeah.
of the park and work our way around.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool. Kenneth, what's our first house that is speculated?
The first house on the list is actually not speculation. It has been
true.
officially announced.
Yeah.
And that's Chucky.
But its placement is speculated.
Yes, the placement is speculated as House A, which is in between the Universal Studios store and Despicable Me Minion Mayhem.
Yeah. Which is where the Hellblock Horror was last year.
Yeah, yeah.
I liked that entrance. I don't know why, but it worked in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, maybe it was just because of the house, not because of the location, but like it was never a long line.
Mm-hmm.
But having it like right next to that scare zone was like cool of like, wow, we just got in here and look, here's already a house.
Yeah.
And I mean, like the American Horror Story houses had their entrance there too, so it's not exactly like brand new, but it has been a while since there was a house entrance there, and so I like that spot.
Yeah,
I do too.
Yeah, and we know that this is actually coming. We know that Chucky is coming to the event.
Yes.
What the
based
house
on the show.
Yep, based on the show. I still haven't watched the show. Has anyone else?
I haven't either. No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't pay for the service where I could watch it, so that will have to be a financial decision closer to HHN.
It's on Peacock. I know that.
I may pay for that actually. Who's to say?
Peacock is free, or
What?
$5 or $10.
Right. Chucky isn't free though.
I don't know. Maybe I do the ad free, so I don't know what's free and what's not.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
fair.
it's not. But I'm excited. I like creepy dolls. So
That's true. And it's been a minute since Chucky's had his own house. He had a scare zone most recently. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He had his own house in 2009.
it's been a minute.
It's been a while.
Yeah. It's been a hot minute. So this should be exciting. And I like the design of the Chucky in the show compared to the Chucky in the movies. I think he looks cooler. He looks a bit more modern. So I hope that they bring that.
It is more modern, so
Yeah. Well, because the show is like our time. It's not
yeah.
past
Yeah, I think
or
so.
anything. Yeah. I just think he looks better, and I hope they bring that to the house as well.
Yeah.
Cool.
What a handsome little man.
Such a handsome little man. He's just a little fella who might kill you. Totally casual.
Handsome
That's
little
beside the
man.
point.
Right.
Oh,
Michelle,
God.
what's our next speculated house and where is it?
Ooh, this one is exciting to me. I hope it comes to fruition. This is in front of the entrance is in front of Red Rocket. And it is rumored to be another Universal Monsters house, but this time Phantom of the Opera versus Dracula.
I'm so excited.
That would be so awesome.
Yeah.
That is very cool.
Yeah. This is like, go for it, Kenneth. What?
No, you go.
Oh, okay. This is the one like speculated house before today where this spec map actually came out that I have seen on Twitter. Like for the past week, I have been seeing from both HHN Hollywood like accounts and Universal Orlando accounts. This one is the most highly speculated, Phantom versus Dracula. So the fact that it was being talked about before this spec map came out makes me think that it may actually happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, keep the monsters coming. I've never will get tired of having a new versions of Universal Monsters stories at Horror Nights. They're always welcome in my mind. And I feel like this gives us a definitive answer of Dracula 1, the Legends Collide battle, and has survived
There you go.
to now fight the Phantom, who I think really like fits in aesthetically. Like it feels like they would hang out in the same kinds of buildings.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
This, oh my God, this is going to be these are my two favorite monsters simply for their aesthetic. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be beautiful.
Dark house for sure.
Very dark. Lots of red velvet. Lots of curtains.
Yeah.
Potentially lots of beautiful women. Some Christine Daae. Some Brides of Dracula. I'm here for it.
Yes.
Yeah. Some really good music.
I hope they bring back that scare effect that really got me last year with Dracula, where you were staring at him and it looked like he was down the hall. And
Oh,
then you
yeah.
turn the corner and he's like right there in your face.
The mirror.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully a lot more flying Dracula.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. This is going to be so cool.
And lots of loud organ scares.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's going to be really, really cool.
Love it.
Yeah. It's funny to me that the Phantom of the Opera is considered a classic, like, Universal monster, because he's just a guy with an ugly face, isn't he? Like, he's not a monster.
Yeah.
The way
Really
that
a phantom.
Dracula and like Creature, the Wolfman, like, yes, monsters. The Phantom of the Opera is just an exiled
Orphan.
man. Yeah.
He was a deformed, exiled orphan that was part of like a circus kind of
the
thing.
same as Hunchback.
Yeah, Hunchback isn't really a monster either in my mind.
Yeah.
He's just a circus sideshow kind of deal.
Yeah. Very sad. Rescued by someone who worked at the theater, and then he grew up in the bottom of the theater and he fell in love with a beautiful woman, and he wrote her an opera, and then she ran off with another man. How dare they?
See, that kind of thing would make a monster out of anyone.
That's true. That is very true. But this should be really cool. This is the one out of this entire spec map that I am 100% gunning for, and will actually cry my eyes out if it doesn't end up happening. I will need to be consoled.
Yeah.
Cool. And yeah, it's rumored to be the Music Plaza. So where? Oh my God, what was there last year? The
Banshee,
Salem,
or the Spirit of the Coven.
Yeah, Spirit of the Coven. And the Bride of Dracula the year before. Well, the 2 years before, I guess.
Yeah.
Keep the Universal monsters in the front of the park.
Yeah, they're your flagship. They're your marquee. They're your in-house brand.
Yeah.
Put them right up front.
Put them in a soundstage. They deserve all the space in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Well, house number C, I may cry if this actually happens. It was rumored last year, and then it turned into something else that's like kind of similar, I guess. But House C, which is in the Jimmy Fallon soundstage, is rumored to be The Last of Us. Yes!
See, I have not played the game, and nor have I watched the show. So I
haven't seen it yet.
What?
Other than Lee talking about it, I really don't know much about it.
Man. Okay, so I never played the game. I'm not a gamer, unfortunately. But I have a very, very good friend at work who is obsessed with The Last of Us, actually has Ellie's tattoo from like the second Last of Us game. And having them talk about it at work before the show came out, I was like, this is actually really cool. And then obviously hearing Lee talk about it all the time, I get the hype. And now that the show has come out, I completely get the hype. It is so freaking cool. And I think that it would be such a fantastic house. And in a soundstage too. I think they could really, really do just such a good job of this piece of media. I'm pumped.
I think a lot of people will be pumped because I hear about it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's very popular, and I think this is kind of the big draw IP wise, like this would be this year's version of this, like a Stranger Things, like the thing that's
absolutely.
new and everyone is like, oh my gosh, that thing is so great, we got to go see it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's another thing here on the list that might also be that, but this feels like it's like the biggest deal to me.
And like before, I'd always heard about it, the game wise, but yeah, just like you said, now that it is actually a show with very popular people in the show, it will 100% have that same draw as Stranger Things. And it would potentially be a partnership with HBO Max, which would be new for us at Universal, and then could bring in a lot of other pieces of media if they continue that partnership after.
I mean, I guess so. HBO is part of Warner Brothers, which that relationship is already established with Harry Potter. But
true.
The HBO brand, I don't know how separate it is. You know, like if the same corporate parent equals working relationship the same to that level, you know. So maybe it's something new. I don't know. Maybe we'll get a house based on that new Velma show that everyone in the world seems to hate so much.
Oh my gosh. People need to get a grip. Calm down.
It's not very good, but it also isn't.
Is it not very good?
No, it's not.
Oh man.
It's really, really weird and like has nothing to do with Scooby-Doo.
Wow.
And like it has its problems, but like people are so mad and I'm just like, guys, it's a cartoon. Can we just like move on?
People are mad about everything. People are upset about talking about The Last of Us, people are upset that the one episode had a gay couple, and people are upset that Bella Ramsey uses they them pronouns and is non-binary and bound their chest while they were on the show, and they're mad. I mean, they're not mad about anything Pedro Pascal is doing because that man can do no wrong, but they're just so upset. I don't understand. Stop being so upset.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
I like it when people are happy.
No one was super upset when they changed half of the first book, Sorcerer's Stone, when they put it in the movie. No one was upset when they completely left out an entire character from that first book, which then continued through the rest of them. Like, why are people all upset now?
Talking about Peeves?
Yeah.
We don't need Peeves. Who cares?
Kinda.
What does he do important? He never does anything important. He's just there to be annoying.
Still. It just, stop being so upset, people. This is going to be such a good house. This was rumored last year to be in one of the tents, which then became the other dystopian house that we had that was super cool that
Descendants of Destruction.
There you go.
That one.
With mushroom people at the end. So I guess it's kind of like
a prequel to Super Nintendo World.
Happy second day of opening. Yay. You're doing so good, Universal Hollywood. We're rooting for you.
Yeah.
Yay. Anyways, Kenneth, what is our next speculated house?
Can you hear Marty back there?
Oh, just a little bit.
Whimpering in his dreams. Our next house on the list is back at the New York Public Library facade, the entrance on the left. And this is speculated to be an original house about the Krampus legend.
Oh my God.
So not based on the movie. Not a redoing of the house from 2016, but an original story based on Krampus. So that's very interesting to me. To do a non-IP version of a house that you've done as an IP before, or not of a house, but of a story that was part of an IP before that has already been done at the event. It's a really interesting move. I'm not against it. It's just I've never would have thought that we would see something like this.
Yeah. The folklore behind Krampus, though, is so much darker than the movie. The movie had obviously horror elements, but it had a lot of comedic horror elements as well, with like the gingerbread cookies and some of the designs of the monsters and things, the elves. But the actual folklore of Krampus is so creepy, and I think it would be so cool.
It'd be so awesome.
Yeah.
I'm cheering for this. For some reason, my gut tells me this is not going to actually happen, but I would really like for it to stay.
Yeah.
I don't know why my gut's telling me that, but it is. Maybe because I like really, really want it to happen, and so my brain's like, "Don't get too excited."
You're gonna manifest it out of existence.
Maybe.
If you just don't look at it, it will stay right where it is.
Yes, maybe. It was one of like I went through the house that they had before, and oh my God, I loved it so much. And that's really probably because I was still in my scaredy cat stage. And that was the first year that I think that was the first year Audrey came with me. And that was probably like the only house that I kept my eyes open during. So it's nostalgic for me, but I would love to see like a much scarier version of that house.
Yeah. And this was where Fiesta de Chupacabra was last year.
Yeah.
I remember the name of that house. That one stuck for some reason. The other ones didn't. Cool. All right. Next house, Michelle. What is it?
I don't know. But it's right next. It's right next door, and it looks like something that's nautical.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Dead Man's Pier, the Squeak Wall, Part 2.
Yeah, it's something.
Yeah.
Which if it's anything like last year's nautical house, then I'm here for it.
Heck yes. Yeah. If you're looking at the spec map, following along with us, podcast audience, it's just an anchor, and then under it says original. So
yeah,
do with that information what you will.
Yeah. It's the SpongeBob house.
Wait, what's the who's the oh my God.
The Flying Dutchman?
Yes. Can you imagine? They did just put out an audition call for animated characters. So maybe they're just putting their ducks in a row to have a horror nautical SpongeBob house. You never know.
No, Universal has penguins, not ducks. Ducks are at Disney.
We actually have minions.
Yeah.
A lot of them. Probably too many minions. This is actually
no such thing.
A nautical minions house.
I would be on board.
That the Minions theme of Avenue of the Stars is just going to continue all the way down to the end.
This is it's Shark Tale.
Oh my God.
At the car wash. Whoa,
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah.
We get to witness the tragic life of that little shrimp. And
Oh my God. Let's hope it has something to do with last year's, like a continuation of that story somehow. That was just so great.
Yeah. Or
that would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Anything nautical themed. As someone who grew up on boats, there are so many awesome spooky ghost stories. So they have a lot to pull from. It could be fun.
And they put huge boats in that sound stage. So they're like, let's just leave them.
Yeah.
We'll do something else with these next year.
Because it's in the exact same spot.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
They bought those school buses for Trick or Treat, and then they used them again they bought them for Purge, and then they used them again in Trick or Treat, and then they used them again in that apocalyptic plant house, Seeds of Extinction. So for this one, they were like, well, we just bought a shit ton of boats, spent so much of our budget on boats. We're going to use them for the next 4 years.
Yeah. We're just going to leave them in the soundstage.
Yeah.
We'll rearrange the lines so they don't realize that we didn't even move them.
They'll never know.
Get our money's worth out of these boats.
Yeah, that lady has just been up there playing the violin and screaming since HHN ended last year. You like walk into the soundstage during normal operation. You're like, oh, okay. Hey, how you doing? Do you need anything? All right, see you next year. Bye. Your breaker? Oh no, they're not coming. You're dead. It's okay. You'll have fun. Oh my God.
Awesome.
I'm so mentally ill. It's fine. Okay. The next house that is speculated is house number F. F for family, F for Fast and Furious, F for fuck yeah, Vin Diesel. Listen, Lee's not editing this. I can curse. It's fine.
This is the HHN show, and it's a little bit less family friendly.
Yeah. UUOP Network After Hours.
Yeah. Hour is 11 a.m.
Yeah. Exactly. So rumored to be in the Fast and Furious house is another Horrors of Blumhouse combo house. I just said house 16 times. And in this one, rumored, we have Megan and Insidious.
Oh, please.
Insidious making it a return.
I hope it's the original Insidious, because I never got to go through an original Insidious house. I only got to go through the one where it was the 3 houses, Insidious, Sinister, and something else.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint Maddie, but I have a feeling it won't be that because there is a new Insidious movie coming out this year.
Are you serious?
Is there?
Insidious Fear the Dark is being released July 7th, 2023.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, I love Insidious.
I have not seen any trailers.
Cool.
I don't know if there's any marketing out for this movie yet, but it is scheduled.
There should be if it's coming out in July. Oh my gosh.
They didn't want to step on Megan's toes.
That's true.
Yeah, true.
Or Cocaine Bear. Universal's got to...
Oh my God.
Universal's got to spread out all their horror marketing.
I told my roommate about Cocaine Bear, and now we are so excited to go see Cocaine Bear.
I have my tickets. I'm going Thursday night.
I'm pumped. I'm obsessed.
I'm very excited about Cocaine Bear.
Are you guys really?
Yes.
Easy.
Have you met us?
When I first saw the trailer, I was like, what the fuck? Like, and somebody was like, well, it's a true story. I'm like,
It's
well,
a
okay,
true
that makes
story.
it a little better, but come on, it's a bear that's coked up. Like, what the fuck?
The thing that's so exciting to me is that Cocaine Bear is not like a sci-fi original movie or made by like some little studio universe. This is a Universal Pictures major release directed by Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And it is about a bear that eats cocaine and goes on a murder rampage. And the fact that that is released by the same studio that has given us Jurassic World and Fast and Furious, I'm like, yes, please. And Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, and then Cocaine Bear. Like, give them to me all.
It is going to be absolutely wild. I'm pumped.
Anyway, Cocaine Bear is not at HHN.
No.
HHN Bear is at HHN, and so is The Horrors of Blumhouse featuring Megan and
and we didn't
Insidious.
even talk about poor little Megan. Like, she's already been released. I haven't seen that one either.
It's good.
Is it?
I liked it very much.
I might rent it this weekend.
It's on my very, very long list of things that I need to watch that I had to put off to the side because I binged Game of Thrones start to finish in 2.5 weeks. So it's on my list. I'll get to it.
Okay. So as the only person here who went and saw Megan, I will say this, because before I saw it, everyone was like, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so funny. Like, it's one of the funniest horror movies I've ever seen.
What?
I would not describe it that way. Like, it is more comedic than a horror movie normally is, but I would not say that it was like hilarious or anything.
Right.
Like, I watch a lot of comedies, and so when you say like, oh my gosh, that movie was so funny, it's like, I guess compared to like a normal horror movie, but it's not I don't know that I would say it's an outright comedy, but it is a lot of fun, and it's very campy. It's like a movie that knows what it is. It kind of knows kind of how silly and dumb the premise is, and it kind of leans into that a little bit. And it deals a lot with like childhood trauma and like attachment issues and stuff like that. It's a really interesting movie, and I liked it a lot. And it unfortunately got a PG-13 reshoot and re-edit after the dance got so popular on TikTok, because I'm pretty sure the movie was supposed to be R-rated, and then it got too popular with the youth of America, And so they made it a PG-13 release so that all those kids could go see it. And I really do hope that they release an R-rated cut, because it felt very kind of watered down at moments. Like, some of the kills could have been so cool if they had shown them, but instead they like insinuate what's about to happen and then cut away. And I'm like, come on, we want to see a 4-foot tall AI doll murdering people with a pressure washer. Like, let us see it.
Release the Snyder cut.
Yeah, release the R-rated cut of Megan, and it's a good time.
It's one, I mean, I'd been seeing the trailer for it forever. And yeah, you're right. It was all over social media. But then they also did a strange thing with the marketing where they just kept bringing groups of Megan dressed up small people. Not small people, but like women that were shorter in the Megan outfit doing that dance to like a whole bunch of different things. They went to red carpet events and they went to baseball games. Like I didn't understand it. But that marketing was also going on during the marketing of the movie Smile, which so both of those marketing like ploys were happening at the same time, and then both movies released very shortly after one another. So it's just, the whole thing is very odd to me, and I will see it eventually, like I said, but I think I have a little bit of like cringe bias just from the marketing aspect of the movie. But I am excited to see it because I have heard good things about it.
It was a good time. I liked it.
Yeah.
Just from a house perspective, though, I guess I need to see Megan first to fully formulate an opinion. However, I love the Insidious franchise so very much that I think that could fill the whole house by itself. Like, there's so much material there. Why do a split house when one of them would be Insidious?
I mean, Insidious, they've never done a whole house based on one Insidious movie, because the first Insidious house was based on the first 3 movies, which was all of them at the time.
It's still Insidious. I mean, it's still the same.
Yeah.
Different movies, but like they continue. So it's...
At least this time, the Horrors of Blumhouse featuring Insidious will be for an Insidious movie that has already been released, unlike last time when the house was opened and closed before the movie actually came out.
Yeah. That was one of the first houses I went in.
I thought it was fine.
I don't remember much. I hadn't watched the movies yet either, but now I love them so much. So I'm like, argh.
I still haven't seen The Last Key. I have it. I like bought the Insidious collection, but I still have never seen the 4th one. So I'll have to do a little Insidious marathon before this 5th one comes out, and then go and see it.
Like
preparation.
They're like comfort movies for me now. I love them.
Well, me too now, because I was in the Insidious house in 2015. And so like I put it on one time out of just like being like, oh, you know what? I remember liking that movie. I'm going to watch it again. And then what I didn't expect is for the music to make me like feel all cozy and warm inside and be like, oh, these were the days.
Love it.
Like that almost feels like a movie I could fall asleep to, the first Insidious movie, of like, I'll put this on just to give myself nice, happy feelings while I go to sleep.
I do fall asleep to them sometimes. They're great. I love them.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, I like Insidious 1 and 2 especially.
They are
Insidious
very good.
and The Conjuring, my favorites.
Also very good.
Yeah,
I feel like they exist in the same like timeline simply because of that main male character.
Yes.
Patrick Wilson.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get confused.
He's directing the new movie too.
Oh my gosh, of course he is.
Yeah.
Of course he is. The only thing that helps me remember what's what is Vera, I can't remember her last name, but the woman who's from the Conjuring series, the mom.
I don't know. I haven't seen the Conjuring ones still.
I can see her in my mind, but I don't know her name.
Yeah.
I will also say, just based on the location, that we are once again, just like Freaky and the Black Phone, this will be split up from indoor to outdoor, I would think. Or like, in the queue and then the tent that they set up outside.
Yeah.
Which I think makes a lot of sense. And I am curious to see if they'll ever try to put one story in that location where you have that weird gap in the middle. So I think as long as that gap exists, you kind of have to make because two movies.
Well, why? They could just theme it out.
They could.
I mean, yeah, they could.
They could do like an outside portion of the house itself.
Because that freaky half just felt so much shorter.
It did.
You know?
Because it was just inside that little bit of what we cut off on the queue. Which
basically just where Letty's truck is. That's where the whole house was.
I haven't ridden Fast and Furious or really gone to the parks to ride rides past Horror Nights. I went a couple of times for Christmas, but just basically did the tribute store. So have they brought back that other part of the queue yet? Like, have they opened up those doors for normal operation, or are they still only using that one kind of outdoor-ish style garage room to go into the ride?
I do not have an answer for you. I don't know.
Anyone out there in podcast land, let us know, because I unfortunately don't have the time right now to go to the parks, but you know, it would be nice to know. Or if that tent is even still up over on like the side that's closed off.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
I haven't been on that ride since we did it with the Weekender in 2019. So I do not know.
All right. Well, that was Blumhouse. I guess we're excited. Well, not I guess. We are excited. We're excited for all of these speculated houses.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, but like just like last year with Blumhouse, I am excited. Well, I like the one of these movies I've seen, and I'm excited about the other one. So bring it on.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. What's our next house and where is it?
So next up is speculated to be an original house, Lair of the Banshees, in location G, which is the entrance where Bugs Eaten Alive was last year. And Lair of the Banshees, for those of you who don't remember, was the name of the scare zone in Central Park in HHN 26.
Yay!
So here we have another, just like Dead Man's Wharf. Dead Man's Pier was the house, right? Mm-hmm. Wharf was the scare zone.
Yeah.
We have another original scare zone being turned into a house, which we always love to see.
Yes.
Personally, an interesting choice.
Remind me of the scare zone.
Lair of the Banshees. It had those caves that I feel like we see pop up a lot. It was in Central Park. It had some beautiful banshees that were like face performers with a little bit of prosthetics on. And then it had like banshee hags that were in full masks and were like kind of hunched over. It also had like a guy, the mask was like a big kind of skull face with like red glowing eyes. I think it was a skull face. I don't remember.
I'm looking at pictures of it right now.
The costumes were really interesting.
It's not ringing a bell for me for some reason.
What's that?
I said it's not ringing a bell for me for some reason.
Yeah, and I think we've talked about it before, but I was in Vamp 55, and so this was the scare zone right next door to us. So I spent a lot of time seeing those costumes. Otherwise, I might not remember it too well either. I think it wasn't one of the most, excited, well-received scare zones, especially with other ones that were around that year.
Yeah, I'm looking at pictures now too. It kind of rings a
I
bell,
just sent
but not
y'all the
enough.
link.
Yeah, not enough to be like really ringing my bell. It's
Oh yeah, see that first picture of this guy with the scythe and the glowing face, the glowing eyes? That's I love that costume. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
I really like it. And you're right, it does have those same caves that they had for the HHN 30. Well, I guess that'd be 31. No, it was HHN 30 when they brought back oh my God, I'm the worst.
Aren't these the same caves that were over in the why can't I think of it either? Last year.
Wait, they are. They've used them. Yeah.
Yes. Conjure the Dark.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. They've used them a couple of times because they also use them for the one in Central Park during HHN 30.
Mm-hmm.
They're just classic caves.
Yeah. I really like this. I enjoy the design and the difference in the design of all of these different scare actors. Like none of them look the same as the other one. Like it's really, really cool. From the description, evil spirits and horrific creatures roam free in this dark hollow deep in the forest. I'm excited.
Yeah, I like a banshee.
Yeah.
I think that sounds cool.
The aesthetic is cool. The designs of the costumes are cool. I hope that they reuse some of those looks and introduce some new ones. It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. It's the soundtrack on this website doesn't make any sense. Why would they be playing music from The Last of the Mohicans and Ender's Game? What? That's not correct.
Because why not?
Anyways, so yeah, Lair of the Banshee in the same place as Bug House. So tent house, which could be cool.
Number 2.
Tent 2. Bada bing, bada boom. Michelle, what is our next speculated house?
So over by Men in Black, we have an original called Devil Dogs.
Yeah.
You guys might know more about this. I have no idea what this could be.
I am very excited about this.
Okay, tell
the
me.
only Devil Dogs, Kenneth, you go. I know what you're gonna. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
This is finally, well, I guess for the second time, another Full House, everywhere you look, based on one of the short movies featured in Slaughter Cinema.
Yeah.
Devil Dogs was the second scene in Slaughter Cinema. It was werewolf bikers in a biker bar.
Yes.
And I want every single room in Slaughter Cinema to become a full house.
Yeah.
Danny Tanner, Michelle Tanner, Uncle Jesse, give them all. I want every single one.
Yeah. No, but this is going to be exciting. This is going to be exciting. If this actually comes to fruition, which I hope it does, it's going to be really, really cool. They have so much to pull from Slaughter Cinema. So it's exciting to see a second piece of media from that house.
Yeah.
And the Devil Dogs, I mean, it was a well decorated set for only 2 scare actors. So
yeah.
I'm excited to see more, and I'm excited to see a more fleshed out story, because I don't believe Devil Dogs was one that had a trailer on the big screen out front.
Oh, did it not?
I really don't remember if it did or not. I think it just had the poster and then the scene inside the house with the bar and the cheap bikers.
I bet it did have a trailer. I think they all did. And there were also trailers for movies that were not in the house or that were trailers for houses from the past.
Right. I can't fully recall. That was a few too many years ago for my brain to recollect.
Yeah.
But I am excited. One of my friends was one of the Devil Dogs in this house. So it'll be funny to see his character come back. I want Cult of the Beast Baby next, though.
I want Shitty's Kids.
Oh, Shitty's Kids. And the Amazon Cannibals from Outer Space.
Oh yeah. That's the shirt that I got when you could get the movie on the t-shirts. I got Amazon Cannibals from Planet Hell.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Every single one.
Yeah.
But Devil Dogs, give it to me.
Yeah. It'll be an interesting, if it does come to fruition. Remember, everything here is speculated.
Yeah.
It's so hard not to get your hopes up, though. Like, it's really, really, really difficult not to be like, yes, this spec map right here, I want everything on it. Absolutely everything.
Yeah.
But this one would be cool. We don't get enough werewolves. Yeah. We have a lot of zombies in our past, but we don't have a lot of werewolves besides the obvious one werewolf that is in Universal Monsters, but still.
Right. And the American Werewolf in London. But those are I feel like those are very traditionally presented werewolves. Obviously, like the Wolfman is the most traditional werewolf that exists, but like American Werewolf in London is, along the same tradition, that same kind of standard version of a werewolf.
Yeah.
And Devil Dogs was a different take on it, a very, grindhouse B movie version of what a werewolf movie could be. This is, of all the things on this list, this is like number one on my hype.
Really? That's awesome.
Slaughter Cinema is my favorite thing that Horror Nights has ever done. And so like this, I'm so happy.
Yeah. It should
if
be
this is real. If this is real, of course.
I know. We gotta keep it.
Yeah. Keep our expectations in check.
can't manifest it off the spec map.
Yeah.
I feel like I did that last year a lot. I got so excited about certain things, and then they were gone on the very next spec map. And I was like, of course, this has to happen. Awesome. Well, we have 2 houses left, and they are, honestly, I'm going to be real. These are the 2 that I don't, not the speculated house ideas, but the location of the houses. I am very unsure as how they're going to set this up, because the last 2 houses we have are the ones that you have to go through RIP Kid Zone to get to. So, like, how are we going to have entrances to houses in those 2 normal spots by ET? I'm very confused.
Well, if you look at the map, those spots are not by ET.
Oh, are they not?
No, I is on the corner of the Simpsons ride, and J is on the corner of like Quickie Mart.
Wait, you're right. I am such an idiot. I'm so sorry. Oh, then that is even stranger. Well, there is that gate there. There's that gate that leads back behind the quick service restaurant in Simpsons area. But is that
the gate where all the like kids are like have their hands up like they're being, patted down by Chief Wiggum right there. Like that gate, I think, is going to be open and will be the entrance to getting back into the parade buildings. I'm guessing.
That's going to be tight.
Yeah, it's hard to tell whether G, H, I, and J are G and H still going to be the tents, or would it make sense? H is probably still a tent. But G could be the new parade building where the Weekend was last year, and like conceivably, because it could just go all the way down, straight down that street, like behind Men in Black. And instead of turning towards the tents like we did for Bugs, just keep going straight and all the way around the back of the parade building.
That would be a nightmare.
So
it would be terrible.
Do these new entrances make it shorter or longer with of a walk with them being there instead of over by ET?
It's probably to the old parade building longer and to the new one shorter.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm thinking about when I was a scare actor and I was in those 2 tent houses where our break space was. So, okay, the little area where you can kind of like see the backstage of Simpsons that RIP tours sometimes come through. Mm-hmm. That is where all of that connects. So I'm assuming that whole backstage area would just be open, just like you said, Kenneth, and then it would loop you in front of where Descendants of Destruction was and just walk you down. But they would also need to keep that area open for vehicles to come through. So I don't know.
It's going to be really tricky. Like, I'm sure that they've been working on the logistics ever since they knew Kid Zone would be closing.
Yeah.
Of figuring out how to get people back to those 4 houses that are all in one little corner of the backstage areas.
Right.
Because how do you put 4 queues in all that area and then still have the means to, let characters get to and from set, or to the grill to get food if they need to eat, or to the makeup and costume areas, or to the, there's so many things that have to be going on backstage that like this area behind that Simpsons gate was just like the hub of all of those like tent houses and the, when the chainsaws were in Simpsons and like they weren't roaming around, that was like where everybody was. And that whole open area back there was just like, this is our backstage. And now if there's like 2 lines running through there, it's going to be very interesting to see how that shakes up the backstage operations of the area.
Yeah, but even not just the scare actors, but also the quick service restaurant as well, because you're walking right past the kitchen area of that entire Simpsons quick service restaurant.
Right. Yeah, that too.
It'll be interesting.
I just wish that they would come up with like a backstage entrance for all of those houses back there. For like, I understand when it's a really busy night and the lines are backed up all the way to the main entrances, but most of the nights that I go, those lines are never backed up all the way to the entrance. I wish there was a way for you to like get in line for H, for instance, and then without having to go all the way back out into the park, I wish there was a way to jump into the line for the other 2 that are backstage.
Like it's split, like you just entered a single line for 3 houses, and then as you got closer, it's
or
split
just be
into
like, hey, the line for like Weekend and Monsters last year. Like if the line wasn't long, I wish they'd be like, hey, you can just jump in to Weekend right now, like without having to go all the way back out. Like that would be amazing.
I'm guessing what I'm imagining as you say that is kind of like if they open up a backstage area as like a little courtyard where the entrances to those, like to 3 or 4 of those houses are. Is that what you kind of mean?
Yeah.
By like a backstage entrance?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like I've been to HHN so many times and I've never seen the lines actually back up all the way to the entrance. So you're really just exiting, and you exit all in the same exit pretty much. So you exit, walk 2 miles, walk 2 miles back in. Go through a house, exit 2 miles, walk 2 miles back in. Like, that would be my request.
And there's really no, like, looking at the setup for this right now with the construction at Old Shrek, so that we lost a house there, and now with the construction at Kid Zone, and with them taking away the tent house over by Men in Black, which was the Blumhouse houses, the only way that they would be able to cut down all this ridiculous like line would just be to drop 2 houses. And they clearly don't want to do that. Right. Because there's no more space in the sound stages unless they cut the Music Plaza into 2 queues and have one go through one side and the other one go through the other side. I really don't see any other area where you can add a house or add a tent.
Also, it's interesting that we're not getting that space in the Shrek building back, because I know Alicia Stella has been saying with the rumors for the new Minions thing that there would be space designated in that building for haunted houses.
Oh.
And that Minion ride will have been open by the time this HHN rolls around. So I maybe they didn't designate a space, or maybe it wasn't clear whether it would be ready in time to start building a house, so they didn't plan one there. Or like, we maybe could have moved out of one of these locations to ease the congestion of the queues if we could have gone back into what will now be the Villain Con building.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to find out. But talking about our last 2 speculated houses, for house letter I, we have a guitar and a lightning bolt. Thoughts, feelings, vibes? I don't have any. It also doesn't say original or not original, so I have no idea.
Yeah, it almost, because the 2 other symbols, well, I mean, there's one that's truly a symbol and one that's in Japanese that I don't know how to read. Both of those say original, and then this one doesn't, which makes me think that it's an IP.
It's Metallica.
See, that's kind of where your mind wants to go with that lightning bolt. But would they give the annoying people the satisfaction?
I don't know.
Because, like, I don't think it would be a bad idea necessarily. But after people complained so hard about The Weeknd and being like, that's not horror, this kind of music isn't scary, and it's like, are you really gonna like let them give them a win and be like, okay, fine, here's your heavy metal house?
It's an Eddie Munson
That's
house,
that's what I'm thinking. Like when I saw it, I was like, that looks like Stranger Things.
Yeah. Or it could be Bill and Ted, Wild Stallions.
Eddie versus Harry Potter.
Eddie Munson would win. Don't even.
Yeah. Harry Potter doesn't even know how to play the guitar, let alone know how to play Master of Puppets mere weeks after its release.
Dude, I'm so going to hope for another Stranger Things house. I mean, isn't there supposed to be another season release this year?
Oh, that season's not going to come out. Season 5, I don't think is speculated to come out until 2025. They haven't even started filming.
But season 4 is still fresh.
Yeah.
In our I mean, relatively speaking.
In our minds.
HHN wise, it's more current than The Phantom of the Opera. That movie came out so long ago.
I know that, it did. I know the Netflix relationship was rocky there, so who knows? But that was the first thing that came to my mind when I saw that with the guitar and the lightning bolt.
You thought Stranger Things?
I did.
I have no idea. I'm going to say Metallica is my one guess.
Okay.
Wait, is there a lightning bolt in AC/DC in the symbol for AC/DC?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh.
The slash between the AC and the DC
is a lightning bolt.
Oh. But I don't know a lot about AC/DC, but I've never gotten the impression that they are a horror, type band.
I don't either, but
the kinds of bands that you would think from that era of music, at least, would be like an Iron Maiden or Black Sabbath. Iron Maiden is very horror.
Yeah.
What's the word I can't get? Like motif? I have no idea. Horror themed. They use a lot of horror imagery in their artwork and their, all that stuff. Eddie, the Iron Maiden character, like their mascot is named Eddie.
Yeah.
And he's like a zombie, basically. Or you could get the Misfits could have a house.
Mm-hmm.
The Misfits is a classic punk band that is like, they have songs straight up about horror movies. Like
true.
A song about Frankenstein, a song about zombies. Like we covered 5 Misfits songs in the Family Ghouls show. So like they are very much along these lines. They've used they used a Misfits song in the Vamp 85.
Yeah.
So like the Misfits could be, but like this doesn't scream any one of those things. Those are just bands that if there's a guitar and you're like, what band is it going to be? And it's a guitar. Cause like, I don't know that a guitar would have led us to The Weeknd necessarily.
No.
This does feel a little bit more rock and roll.
Maybe it's Kiss. It's Kiss. And all of the scary part is Gene Simmons' tongue is like super long. And
you know what? A Kiss one would be cool. That would work for me too. Like, the face paint and like, it's so funny to me that Kiss was seen as like devil music.
They're
and
not.
Like,
they're just a bunch of old farts.
Yeah. They're like, this music is too hard. It's corrupting the people. And you listen to it now. I want to rock and roll all night. It's like and poppier than pop.
Yes.
Yeah. It's going to be a house revolving around the band that Frankenstein had in the Beetlejuice Graveyard Review.
Oh my gosh. If it the next Universal Monsters house is the Beetlejuice's Rock and Roll Graveyard Review on tour.
I want a scare where the Bride of Frankenstein gets her like dress ripped and it's just her outfit with the skirt from the show, because that was such a badass outfit. I wanted it so bad. Ugh.
The biggest tragedy of the failure of the Dark Universe is that we'll never get a movie where all the monsters have a rock band together.
Yeah. It would be so cool. Man.
And Tom Cruise is their manager.
Oh, God.
Universal, listen to us. We have the ideas.
Javier Bardem learned how to play the bass for this, and then you canceled the entire franchise?
Rough. rough times out here.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. Well, let's talk about this last house. So, it is a bunch of Japanese characters.
Yeah. Anybody speak Japanese?
Um,
I copied and pasted this into Google Translate to see how it's pronounced. And it goes, Nihon no iki yoshibutsu, or something like that. I did my best imitation of what this Google Translate voice just said.
Kenneth, you
according
have it up.
to Google Translate, doing detect Japanese detected, translating to English, it says Japanese good luck.
All right. Well, I'm scrolling Twitter at the moment after this spec map has been released, and it looks like people have translated it into Japanese monsters.
Oh.
What are some Japanese monsters?
Good luck and monsters are different things.
Yeah.
Those are two different things. That is correct.
Maybe. Depending on who you are, I guess, who you ask.
Let's see. Japanese monsters. Well, Godzilla.
Oh.
Could be fun. Could be exciting.
An original house inspired by Godzilla would be so fun.
That would be so cool. There's actually a lot. I unfortunately don't know much about Japanese culture. However, from this simple Google search, I'm looking at probably 25, maybe 30 popular Japanese monsters. So this first one, his name is Kappa. He is a Pokemon-esque monster in nature. The Kappa is a small green goblin-like creature that is believed to lurk near shallow waters, rivers, and streams. Creepy. There is
It's funny you said Pokemon, because I was about to say, technically Pokemon are Japanese monsters.
True.
So
it's a Pokemon house.
I would love it. Get Gengar in here. Gengar and Haunter.
I unfortunately don't know much about Pokemon. I know Pikachu.
Eevee.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Eevee, Umbreon and Espeon makes sense with Halloween Horror Nights. We'll get all the ghost type Pokemon and all of the dark type Pokemon and just have them run amok.
I mean, I would be here for that.
Me? Yeah, I would love that idea.
And if you give us a wristband, kind of how they have out at another park across the United States where we can capture said Pokemon, that would be even better. And we can have a score at the end of walking through the house.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm going for right there. That's my guess.
Gosh, some of these are very scary. Yuki Onna is a beautiful woman with snow white skin and long black hair who wanders through the frigid winter. She preys upon travelers lost in heavy snows. She's similar to a succubus.
Oh.
What? Oh my gosh. These are very spooky. Sounds very Bly Manor.
Yeah.
I actually just rewatched Bly Manor and I could not be happier.
Love it.
Y'all were talking about Insidious being your comfort movie. Bly Manor is my comfort show. I could fall asleep to Bly Manor.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna mispronounce this. Hold on. Yamauba is a monster who looks like an elderly woman until she attacks.
Oh.
And then what does she look like?
An old hag with bedraggled hair wearing a grimy kimono. She's also called the Mountain Witch.
Cool.
Okay, so this could be a cool house.
This could be a very cool house. I would be very okay with this. Any sort of because I know we were talking about last year having a American, oh my gosh. The Mothman is considered what? What is the term for Mothman?
A cryptid?
Cryptid. There we go. We were talking last year about having an American cryptids house. Having a Japanese monster style cryptid house, I think would be very cool.
That would be cool.
Kind of, just like how we had the Chupacabra last year.
Right. A cryptid. That's dangerous waters in terms of, cultural representation. But a really huge untapped well of source material of monsters that are already established and exist, and like lore that you can pull from.
Yeah. I think they did a very good job last year with how they represented the Chupacabra house. Right?
It's okay. It wasn't my favorite.
I thought it was done respectfully and well.
Yeah. All of the triggers were in Spanish, which I think is very, very cool.
Yeah.
They had, as far as I know, the masks that they were wearing and some of the costume design was similar to how it is culturally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, could be fun. Once again, everything is still speculated. This is only version 1.0. So we'll see what happens when the next version comes out. And then our only speculated show is another Nightmare Fuel in the Fear Factor tent. Stage. Good Lord almighty.
Yep, stage.
It is a stage. But
I think that's a fair assumption. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
any final thoughts?
Which houses would you be super sad if they ended up disappearing from the spec map in the future?
Universal Monsters and The Last of Us.
Okay. Kenneth?
Right off the bat.
Devil Dogs and Blumhouse. I'm excited for Blumhouse, but Devil Dogs I'm very attached to. And that's really the biggest one.
Okay.
Devil Dogs.
Mine would be Insidious, not necessarily the whole Blumhouse thing. The Monsters, Phantom with Dracula, and Krampus.
Krampus.
Those would be my three. I'm really hanging on tight for my Stranger Things house, though.
Yeah, that guitar is a mystery.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of maybe the most fun thing about this speculation map is that even on the speculation map of like, hey, this isn't official, but also we're not telling you anything on 3 of these.
Speculate away.
They probably just put random.
The speculation map has further speculation on it.
Yeah, they just put random photos up. They're like, we're just going to throw them off. Let them have something to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We log on to see the next speculation map, and it is actually Eddie Munson versus Harry Potter. And we're like, oh my God, they listened.
Right?
They heard us. They just wanted to know our ideas.
Yes.
Netflix and HBO Max in one house.
No, listen, if you're going to listen to one thing that we talked about tonight, have it be a backstage entrance for those damn houses.
Yeah.
Because good Lord.
Yeah. Don't make us walk all the way back.
I mean, the Bug House line was one thing, but sheesh. Then you have to do it 3 times. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Get your steps in. We do. We always love it. All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for listening, and we will see you soon in the fog. We're just a little bit early, but it's fine. Happy Valentine's Day. A couple days passed. Until next time, for more content, be sure to check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/rushoffear and follow us on the Instagrams and the Twitters at Rush of Fear Pod. Someone take it away.
For more general Universal Orlando Resort news, check out our friends and UUOP Network hosts over at the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast, wherever podcasts can be found. For all of your travel needs, especially HHN related, reach out to our host and sponsor, Portkey Vacations. Visit her website, portkeyvacations.com. Just click on the Portkey and submit your no obligation quote request to begin planning your next magical vacation. And be sure to check out my band, Pangolin, everywhere that you listen to music online, and follow us on social media at PangolinFL.
And follow the UUOP on TikTok at UUOPod, where you'll find Maddie creating weird and wacky videos ever so often.
Yeah. I'm going to plug something real fast.
Plug away, Maddie.
Okay, cool. I was scared to do this before, but I guess I'll do it now because I actually kind of care about it now. I have a podcast too. It's called Mayo Radio Podcast, spelled MAO. Those are my initials, Mayo Radio Podcast. You can find it all the same places that you can find this podcast. It's been going on for about a year now, but because of how busy I was, I kind of let it fall to the wayside. But 2023 is my year. I've already released 2 episodes for the year. Along with all the backlog from when it was started. So yeah, go listen to it. I guess it's fun. And okay, cool.
Awesome.
That's it.
Yay, you have something to plug.
Yeah, that's so fun and exciting. Okay, well, yay. Thanks for listening, everybody. The podcast has come to an end. Now get out. Bye-bye.
Bye.